Hi there. So today I'm going to show you how I have been making some extremely easy garlic bread. It's like a cheesy garlic bread. I was kind of inspired by the one from Cece's because that's my favorite. But anyways, I'm going to be showing you how I do it low carb. It's a really simple recipe, very easy to modify and very hard to get wrong. So for this, I just am going to be using some of the Carbquik. I've got some shredded mozzarella. I've got some garlic Parmesan seasoning. I am like low-key obsessed with this, so I highly recommend it. But you can sub out any other kind of like garlic and herb type of situation, however you want to do it. And then I'm just melting some butter, just basically like maybe a tablespoon or so, because I'm just going to drizzle that right on top. But to get started, I'm just going to go ahead and mix up the Carbquik as the recipe is for making biscuits. Alright, and then once you've got it mixed up like biscuits, I'm just going to add a little bit of the seasoning in there. Again, you can do whichever kind you like. And just mix that in, and then I'm just going to add in a little bit of the mozzarella. This is kind of an eyeball recipe, so you really can't go too wrong. You just kind of want to add a fairly good amount of cheese in, just to kind of help give it more of like a held together type of texture, so it's not so like falling apart like the biscuits can be sometimes. Alright, and then once you have the cheese incorporated into the biscuit mix, you're just going to put that out on the baking sheet. And a rough estimate of about how much cheese I added, it was probably about 2/3 of a cup. But you really can't go too wrong. If you add a little less, it'll just be a little more bready. If you add a little bit more, it'll just be a little more cheesy. So it's very versatile. Alright, and then here I have the melted butter. I just added a little bit more of the seasoning right into the melted butter, and then I'm just going to go ahead and paint that right on top until the whole thing is covered. Alright, and then once you have it completely covered like so, then I'm just going to top it with a little bit more of the mozzarella cheese, and then I will pop it in the oven and bake it how the Carbquik box instructs you to bake it for biscuits. Oh, and I forgot to mention, whenever you're flattening it out, you definitely want it to still be a little bit thick, unless you like really thin flatbread type of garlic bread. But I definitely like it a little bit thicker, so I definitely make sure that it's still got some width about it. Alright, so here's what they look like just out of the oven, and then I'll let it cool off just a little bit, and I'll cut it into slices so you can kind of see the cross section. Alright, and then you can see they're pretty fluffy and they hold up together pretty well. I like to dip these in ranch, and I forgot to mention they take a little bit longer with all the cheese and everything. They take a little bit longer in the oven. I think they usually take about between 20 to 25 minutes, but you want to just keep checking it. It should have like, some of the cheese be like golden brown, and of course it's going to be to where you can pick it up and it doesn't, completely fall apart and everything. But yeah, these are absolutely delicious, and they definitely satisfy that craving for like cheesy garlic bread. Definitely comment down below if you end up trying these out and let me know your thoughts. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching, and please be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe if you enjoy my content, and make sure to hit the bell notification so that you are notified whenever I upload more videos just like these. Alright, thanks so much, guys. Have a great one.